But like a lot of Republicans are like, oh, sure, I guess, yeah, it seems right. I just think it's because they put effort into it. I think if we put effort into informing the public of certain things, I think we could do it.
But it is a thing that we need to convince like people who are agreeable to our position that what's happening is wrong and crazy, or that like we need to get the majority of Americans to agree that this is wrong and crazy, right? Because I think the hard part is, even if you're able to get that popular message out there, they're like, whoa, this is actually way over the line. Like for a lot of like Republicans or MAGA people, if Fox News goes and says like, well, actually no, this is perfectly fine because of whatever point, and like this is she's acting perfectly capable, they'll get that message. And it'll go, oh, this is very comfortable, and it'll just turn into like, well, it's just polarization.
Then I think you have to. I think people need to get more comfortable fighting back on their beliefs. Like this is a thing that I keep running into over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, where people are like, oh no, like it's not politically popular. It's not politically popular. Like the Democratic Party and all these people, Wick and everybody else, I love them all, okay, but the Democratic Party views the Overton window, or like what the American public is willing to accept. They view that as a constraint on all of their actions, but conservatives view it as like a springboard, right? Like if they're okay right now with this idea, we can springboard off this and do something even crazier. Whereas for the Democratic Party, it's like, okay, well, they're only okay with this. We have to operate within these strictly defined margins. And then as a result of that, we're always playing catch up to the Republican lunacy, Like if I were to say today, like, because people are saying that my 14th Amendment idea is like crazy and not possible, whatever. What if I was a Republican? We're having the same conversation. I was like, what if we try to say that like all of Biden's pardons were invalid just because of like an auto signing thing that I have literally zero proof for of its existence?
Yeah.
You're like, up to this point, there is absolutely zero proof. There is no proof anywhere ever. In fact, like a lot of Republican
conspiracies, to the contrary,
that Trump used an auto signer and they had to invalidate and re-sign some or whatever. So like, it's just like. And also, by the way, I hate even giving this framing. Even if there is an auto pen, it doesn't matter. Like, let's say Biden's like, yeah, we can sign these or whatever. Like, I'll do this for because what they're really trying to imply is that not only did he not sign it, but it wasn't even his idea, that some other sneaky people
he didn't make the decision, or
exactly.
He didn't agree to it, or like he knew nothing about it because he's a zombie walking in the deep state. Yada yada yada. Exactly. Yeah.
Or look at how complicated the Hunter Biden conspiracy was. Hunter Biden worked for a foreign operative organization, Burisma, where he was getting bribes, and his father was able to influence the Ukrainian prosecutorial board to dismiss a case. And we know this because of a laptop that was found from a blind dude's repair shop. Like, that's a really intricate conspiracy theory, but they all believe it. So like, it's because they try it. Yeah.
It's really intricate, but I think the issue you might run into is that like how many Republicans actually know like all of the steps. So you might, people who like you debate or end up like coming on a show to challenge you on it. Sure, they know, but like actually when you like, at least in my experience, like going out and like whenever I'd hear someone bring up one of those points and say like, do you actually know about this? Do you know what Burisma is? And they're like, oh, actually don't know a whole lot about that.
Sure.
It's like heard,
but they know but that's okay because they know the talking points, and that's all you really need, right? Like when I did, when I had that conversation with, was it Tectone or whatever, who's like an apolitical guy who doesn't follow much politics. Like I believe him when he says that, but he knew all the defenses for bringing back manufacturing for the tariffs, and it's going to help us like not be taken advantage. Like he knew all those talking points. But if I would ask him to explain, do you even know what a tariff is? I don't know if I could fucking explain it. So
that's Dan's best friend.
Yeah, so I feel like it's possible to communicate these things. We just give up immediately if we feel like people don't already intuitively have a grasp on it. Whereas Republicans seek to educate and inform and turn people to their crazy lunatic side. On our side, we're like, oh fuck, it's lost. It's literally impossible to do this, and we just because we don't even try.